Fantastic Frontier is a game with a lot of mechanics, features, and possibilities. And because of that, it leaves the door open to many random questions, from surviving a spiker to hidden probabilities and more. Here are the answers to 6 of the most random Fantastic Frontier questions. Number 1. What is the biggest area? Fantastic Frontier has over 30 different areas, and they all have different sizes. So that got me wondering, what is the biggest area in Fantastic Frontier? And what is the smallest? Luckily, the Fantastic Frontier wiki made a map of the frontier, which makes this a lot easier. So I think it's time for a little audience participation. What do you think is the biggest area? Is it A. Blackrock Mountain, B. Great Pine Forests, C. The Pits, or D. Matumada? Well, it's actually none of these, because the biggest area isn't even in the frontier, it's Matumada. So, for the smallest area, let's do some audience participation again, but this time not rigged. What do you think is the smallest area in Fantastic Frontier? Is it A. Blue Ogre Camp, B. Gnome Magic School, C. Celestial Peak, or D. Topple Lake? The answer is B. Gnome Magic School. Congratulations if you got it right. Number 2. What are the ore probabilities? The Fantastic Frontier wiki covers the probabilities for fishing, the interdimensional scammer, and much more. But it is lacking the probabilities for mining. So to test what the probabilities for the different ores are, I spent way too much time of my life mining, waiting and banging my head against the wall until I mined 100 ores. Because I suspect some areas will have different spawn rates, I conducted my test at Blackrock Mountain as it is the most prominent place for mining. So after the test from highest to lowest, I found 48 coal, 29 titanium, 12 gold, 5 emerald, 4 cobalt and 2 ruby. Keep in mind that these are nothing more than just rough estimates. I should also note that I found all of my coal at this place, most of my gold, emerald and ruby at these places, and the remaining cobalt and titanium was scattered around the mountain. Number 3. Can you survive a spiker? The spiker is the enemy that deals the highest amount of damage out of all enemies at a whopping 3000. It is famous for being one of, if not the most hated thing in Fantastic Frontier because of its ability to one-shot any player. But is it possible to survive a spiker? Well, using the Mud Ring, Guardian Lower Leg Shoes, one of the 10 armor sets with a high damage reduction and the enormous huge bill, you can reach an 89% damage reduction. And if you eat the slime stone, you can even get as high as 96% damage reduction. And after doing some boring math, I found out it is possible to survive Spiker. So 150,350,000 gold late. Wait, I don't have that much money. So using a broke man's version of this, which still gets you 94% damage reduction and only costs 25,350,000 gold, here is me surviving a Spiker. And while we're at it, the lowest damage reduction you can get is 0%, because negative damage reduction armor pieces like the Emperor's Cape or Fear still don't allow you to go below 0%. Number 4. What is the most expensive item? It's the enormous huge bill at a price of 100 million gold. A more interesting question is, what is this cheapest item? The cheapest items to sell are the Fireflies, Camera Tool, and several other items at a price of 0 gold. But the cheapest item you can buy is the Stanfish at 8 gold. This item is sold by Arbwy. An interesting fact about the Stanfish is that it sells for 100 gold, meaning that you can actually make 92 gold of every Stanfish you buy and sell from Arbwy. Number 5. What is the highest you can jump? The default jump height of the player is 40, but there are several armor pieces that increase your jump height. The most notable being the Peapod necklace, bunny ears, clown shoes, and the frog costume 5 set. Using all of these to reach a jump height of 170. And if you eat the Mystery Slime Island, a jump height of 270. So 50,725,000 gold, one Easter event, and an island later, this is what it looks like in game. Now, looking at the opposite of the question, the lowest jump height you can reach is 20 using the Nightmare boots. So after 250,000 gold, this is what it looks like in game. Number 6. How many monsters are there? According to the Fantastic Frontier wiki, there are 148 mobs in Fantastic Frontier, with 5 of those being passive mobs. And with the update taking more than 5 years and rumors saying it might be triple the size of the current game, I expect the numbers of monsters to at least double after the update. For more fun facts like this, check out my other video in the description. Before I answer the last question, I quickly want to ask you to consider subscribing, as this video took a lot of time and gold to make. I also want to point out that it is possible that I made a mistake along the way, and if you have any random questions you want answered, feel free to leave them in the comments. So for the last question, is it possible to run for the hills?